Good morning. I am here again, sunning in my spot, my remote location. I have camped here now 2 nights, and I am getting ready today to go and handle some business and then come back up here. And last night, what I did was really kind of special. I asked the trees to tell me what would be the best way as a medical astrologer and as a person who's not well, and I'm actually quite well, actually. I want to rephrase that, but has had issues with my health. Okay, so let me put it that way. What ways do I have that are specific and unique to me? And last night, I got a download that there is a plant called snowflake rose. And I'm going to have to look up this plant, snowflake rose. I have no idea what it is. I have never heard of it. I suspect it's very rare. But I was asking because I want to find ways. The only medication at this point that I'm on that is not natural is my thyroid medication. And I'd like to find a way to not have to take that anymore because I feel enslaved. I feel like they took my thyroid out, probably knowing full well that they were enslaving me to this process. And I felt mad about it for a long time. I actually have. I mean, I realized it needed to come out. It was cancerous. But I was so poorly informed. They said it wasn't cancer. They said it was, then when they decided it was cancer, they called it indolent. And things that I hear a lot of cancer patients say, actually. They'll tell me, oh, I went to the doctor. They said my cancer was indolent, so I just wasn't really that worried about it. And that's precisely what happened to me. Mine was in my lungs, in the indolent. I was diagnosed with indolent lymphoma in 2008. So I have in my chart a preponderance of not very much air, okay, or the air that I have is about toxic. It's just not enough to keep me healthy. And we all know that in the absence of oxygenated environment within the body, that's how cancer develops. And then I have a very, very strong case of Pluto conjunct Venus in the 8th house, which makes what I have very difficult, very rare, almost not diagnosable. So this is why I think that it was me, because I'm willing to seek answers. I'm willing at all times to say to the doctors, I'm not giving up. I hope you don't think that, but they do. They think you're going to accept their answers and deal with whatever it is they say. And for me, that's not possible. I feel like what they know is so highly limited for what they present that I am not going to pretend to myself that I'm going to get all my needs met. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. A doctor, when you really get involved in a medical problem like I have been, they will often say to you from time to time, and I want to say often and time to time, but I've had it said enough to me that I can use the word often, that what you need to do is investigate your medical problems and be your own best provider in some ways. Tell the doctor, and I mean, I realize that's not the common experience. You go in and you get told what you have, how you feel. Here's an antidepressant. Here's a hormone, especially if you're a woman. Oh, stop being hysterical. Oh, are you getting along with your husband? Do you need counseling? And perhaps you need to be more loving. And I find myself I want to punch somebody in the face when they talk to me like that, because, well, quite truthfully, I don't know why we've been delegated to the lower position, like we're not good enough. We're like a child, and our husband is raising us. And my husband is a child himself. I mean, my God, I would hate to think that was who was raising me. I love my husband, but man alive, that just wouldn't do. Somebody's got to be an adult sometimes. No, he is an adult. He goes to work. He works hard. He provides for his family. He always has. He's an excellent father. He's always taken really good care of his kids. I mean, no one's ever wanted for anything. There's always been food on the table. There's always been a roof over their heads. And for all of those things that he provides for us, I am abundantly grateful. Abundantly. But as a rule, we have been taught as women, one, to not see our worth, and two, to make our man's worth above our own. And I will never, ever do it again. And here I am camping not because I'm in any way wanting to prove anything to anybody outside of myself, but that I'm capable, that I can come, I can set up my tent, I can pack things up, I can put them away, I can move around, I can shop, I can do what I want, and nobody's here telling me, oh no, you can't do that. You're not capable. Oh, let me do that for you. All of these things. It feels good to have some sense of who I am. We got some flies kind of coming in. I got to put on some coconut oil. That's generally here how you deal with because there's a lot of bugs. It's warm, and so we get a lot more insects than pretty much any place probably in the world. Maybe other warm places just like this. But anyway, so this is my morning. I'm just waking up, really, having my cup of coffee, and I am here to say that up on the volcano, things are quite calm, and I'm hoping for a shifted timeline because I'd really like to go back to my house and have everything be exactly as it should be. And with that, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe. And from this way forward, see yourself as having worth, because that is our biggest issue. We haven't seen ourselves as having worth. We have worth.